Hello, Steve White's 89. Well, I just watched episode 7 of Quantum Leap, the new series. This one was interesting. It was Halloween themed, for Halloween, of course. Basically, Ben is in the body of a priest who has been called to perform an exorcism on a girl that's supposedly possessed. And of course, he's like, I don't believe in exorcism, I don't believe in God, I'm a scientist, how am I going to do this? And then, well, he tries to, and he actually sees a demon, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I wasn't expecting real horror in this episode. Like, it actually gave me chills. It was fairly well filmed, fairly well done, basically, and I'm like, this is pretty horrific. How is this possible? How can they have this show having demons? I mean, this is not Buffy. This is not Supernatural. I'm like, okay, how's this going to work? But then he doesn't even seem to act like he even saw it. I'm like, they're not. It didn't change anything. Why is he not acting like he just saw a demon? So he still is trying to deal with it with science and rationally. And I'm like, he's talking to the doctor, and I'm like, I'm sorry, did you just forget about the demon? Like, what is this? And there are more episodes, and eventually he works out that someone in the family is trying to kill the girl because the girl is now inheriting the auntie's money, because the auntie's killed, presumably by the girl who's possessed. And really, it's someone in the family trying to get the money because it's going to be hers. If they kill her, because she's supposed to die at midnight or just after midnight, then the next person gets the money. And he works out that it's Percy, who is I wasn't even sure who he was. I thought he was just one of the relatives, but he was in a romantic relationship with the mother, so I'm guessing he wasn't actually related to them. But he was working with the mother to kill the daughter to get the money so she could go to Hollywood. This is set in 1935, and he works out that he was drugging her and drugging him, so he's hallucinated. That's what the demon that he saw, because he saw the demon twice and was either knocked out or passed out. And like I said, they filmed a fairly scary looking demon, which was like part black mist and part like demon ghost face. It was kind of well done. I was really surprised that they managed to pull off horror in this episode. But yeah, so they work out what it is. Now, he's been doing all this without Addison's help because something happened. Oh, the daughter of Al, who is trying to get in contact with him, she basically blocked Quantum Leap out. So Addison couldn't talk to him, couldn't help him. He had to do it all himself. He sort of came up with the idea that because the priest believes, somehow it'd still work, even though he doesn't believe. Because he's like, I don't believe in this. I don't have any faith. How can I, cure this girl? But then, like I said, he works out what it is. He explains to her what's happened. He explains to the doctor what happens, and they all work together. They fake her death, and then they stage her resurrection to scare a confession out of Percy and the mother, who's pretty deplorable, but somehow the girl manages to forgive her. And an interesting thing about the girl is she also actually, when she first saw Ben, she said he was an angel come to save her. It's like she saw him for what he was. And she actually said, I did see you. You were younger with dark hair and dark eyes, because she probably doesn't know a lot of Asian guys. So he's like, okay, that's weird. You saw me. She ends up taking the money, giving it to charity, and that's almost it, except at the last minute they work out that, I think it's Janice is the name of the daughter. She was blocking them, and she appears to Ben and tries to warn him of something, but then he leaps before she can, and then he leaps into the body of some kid stuck at a some sort of not summer camp, some sort of academy or something, where basically people send their kids, problem kids or something, and they've just escaped. And that's where we end off. So that's the next episode. But I was quite impressed by a couple of horror scenes in this, and the overall theme and everything. They even had like a false back to a cupboard that opened into another wardrobe that opened into another room, which was I think Percy's bedroom or something. So, and just the house, everything about it was good. Except they probably could have had a little bit more fun with the trick-or-treaters outside before they got into the rest of the episode. But aside from that, although I don't think they were trick-or-treating in the 1930s, I think that was still Mischief Day or something, Mischief Night or whatever it was. But it was fairly good. I was not expecting the horror, and I was sort of like, how can they be doing this? How can they have an actual demon? How can this exist in this world? And I'm like, oh, okay, it's a hallucination, okay. But he still should have reacted more to it in the beginning. But yeah, good episode. Good for Halloween. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.